Hello students, in this video we will study the classification of Cnidaria, phylum Cnidaria, which is also known as phylum Coelenterates. So it is divided into three classes: Hydrozoa, Scyphozoa and Anthozoa. See, now we starts with the class Hydrozoa. So most of the animals from Hydrozoa, they are marine and particularly they are colonial. Okay, now they are solitary and few of them they are solitary, and sometimes they are present in fresh water also, and in fresh water they are either sessile or they are free. So the two different habitats are there. Then the next one, they shows the alternation of generation. Okay, so we already studied the meaning of alternation of generation in the characters of phylum Cnidaria. So the Hydrozoa, which is the first class of the phylum Cnidaria, the body wall which is diploblastic, made up of the two layers. Then the perisac is there, which is cuticular. Perisac, which is cuticular, or horny layer is there, which is secreted by the exoderm, and it gives the rigidity and support to the animal. And in some cases it is a calcareous in a structure, forming the stony structure, and we called it as the coral. Okay, so that hard structure is secreted by the exoderm. Okay, then the medusa, already we said that there are two different forms are present. So the medusa is one of that. So in case of the class Hydrozoa, the medusa, which is small and it is with the true muscular and non-vascular velum. Okay, muscular and non-vascular velum. Okay, then the gastrovascular cavity is very simple. It is present, that gastrovascular cavity. Okay, gastrovascular cavity is there and it is present in the very simple form, but it is not divided by the vertical partitions, means mesenteries. So it is very simple form. Then the nematocytes, okay, or we also called it as the cells which are actually responsible for, or they are just the simple form of sensory organ. So the nematocytes are there, which are present on ectoderm and they are present on the tip of the tentacles. Then the gonads are present, and these gonads, they are ectodermal in origin and they discharge their secretion externally in the water. The embryo, which is ciliated, and presence of planula is there. Okay, larval stage is there. Now which are the example from the Hydrozoa? So if you just study, the Hydra is the example, Obelia is the example. Already you know the Hydra, structure of the Hydra. So this is the example Hydra. Okay, now we start with the second class, the class Scyphozoa. Here the animals, they are exclusively marine. Okay, and they are solitary. See, what is the first character? They are exclusively marine and all of them, they are solitary. They lived individually and they are present only and only in the marine habitat. Then the next character is there. Polyp is either absent or it is present in the reduced form. Okay, then the next one, that is the umbrella shaped medusa phase is there. Polyps, they are either absent, or if they are present, they are present in the reduced form. The next one is the medusa phase or structure, and that medusa is with umbrella shaped structure. They are free swimming or they remain attached by the arboreal stalk. Okay, so these animals from the class Scyphozoa, they exhibit the tetramerous symmetry. They exhibit the tetramerous symmetry. Then the velum is reduced or it is totally absent. Then the margin of the bell, which is lobed and containing the sense organ. So whatever the umbrella shaped structure or bell shaped structure is there, the margin of that bell shaped structure which is containing the sense organ to receive the sensation or the changes which are occurred in the surrounding environment. So whatever the changes are occurred, those changes they are recognized or received by the sense organs which are present on the margin of the bell shaped structure. And the sense organs, they are called as tentaculocytes. Which type of the sense organs are there? The sense organs are tentaculocysts, or we also call them as the Drophalia. Okay, then the tentacles are there. The tentacles present which are hollow and they are endodermal in origin. Okay, then the gastrovascular cavity. Okay, so here the gastrovascular cavity is without stomodium, means the partition is absent here also. So the stomodium is not there. Then the central part, okay, the central part of that gastrovascular cavity is the stomach, and that is just produced the 4 gastric pouches which has the nematocysts. Okay, and these nematocysts, they bear the filaments. Then the next character is that the mesoglia. Okay, mesoglia which is thick, and that mesoglia contains cell. It is thick comparatively. Then the medusae which are dioecious with the 4 endodermal brightly colored gonads. Okay, so the medusae are the dioecious. The gametes are released in the gastric pouches. Here in the gastrovascular cavity, the gastric pouches are there, and the whatever the gametes which are produces, they are released in that particular gastric pouches, and through the mouth they just go outside. There are all these animals which are from Scyphozoa, and they possesses the umbrella shaped medusa. We in general call them as the jellyfishes. Okay, we called them as jellyfishes. So these are the characters of Scyphozoa. There are many examples from the Scyphozoa. Aurelia, we called it as a jellyfish. Rhizostoma. Okay. So these are the different types of the examples. Okay, so this is the example, Rhizostoma, which is from the class Scyphozoa. Now we study the characters of the class Anthozoa, third, which is the third class of the phylum Cnidaria, that is the Anthozoa. See, these animals, they are also solitary or they are colonial. These animals are exclusively marine, they are not present in the fresh water. Then only polyps form is present. Okay, only polyps are present and medusa are absent. Here polyps are absent and medusa are present. सायफोझोआ मध्ये उलट आहे, पॉलिप ॲब्सेंट आहेत तर मेड्युसा प्रेझेंट आहे. इथे काय आहे, उलट आहे. अँथोझोआ मध्ये पॉलिप्स प्रेझेंट आहेत तर मेड्युसा ॲब्सेंट आहे. Then the symmetry is biradial symmetry with the hexamerous, octamerous or polymerous arrangement of those parts, body parts. Then oral end, which shows the oral disc. Okay, oral disc is present towards the oral end, and that oral disc is with 6 to several hundred of the hollow tentacles and they are present around that oral disc. जसं हायड्रामध्ये आपण बघितलं माउथच्या शेजारी टेंटॅकल्स, like that way the oral disc is also surrounded by many number of the tentacles. Okay, then the next one, the mesoglea, which possesses the cells and fibers, and the mesoglea which possesses cells and fibers in the gelatinous matrix form. Okay, cells and fibers in the gelatinous matrix form. The exoskeleton is present and that exoskeleton is secreted by the ectoderm. And that exoskeleton, if you just consider the chemical nature, it is made up of calcium carbonate. The exoskeleton is made up of calcium carbonate, means they are responsible for formation of the massive corals. प्रवाळ म्हणतो ना आपण, प्रवाळ, समुद्री प्रवाळ, मग तो प्रवाळ म्हणजेच कोरल्स. Okay, then the gastrovascular cavity is there. That gastrovascular cavity is divided by 6 or more vertical partition. So here the gastrovascular cavity is divided either in the 6 or more than 6 compartments, or 6 different types of the partitions are present, or more than 6 partitions are present. And these septa, they are called as a mesenteries, which are responsible for the partition. मग हे जे काही पार्टिशन असेल ते पार्टिशन कशाच्या आधारे होतं, तर तिथे काहीतरी एक स्पेसिफिक स्ट्रक्चर प्रेझेंट असतं आणि वी कॉल दॅट स्पेसिफिक स्ट्रक्चर ॲज अ मेजेंट्री. जसं आपण 2 रूम म्हणतो किंवा 2 क्लासरूम म्हणतो, क्लासरूमच्या मध्ये एक भिंत असते, वॉल असते आणि त्या वॉलमुळे 2 क्लासरूम वेगवेगळे दिसतात. तसं हे 2 कंपार्टमेंट जे वेगळे दिसतात तर ते 2 कंपार्टमेंट वेगळे दिसण्यामागचं कारण असतं पार्टिशन. मग ते पार्टिशनला आपण म्हणतो मेसेंट्रीज. देन नर्वस सिस्टीम इज प्रेझेंट, बट इट इज प्रेझेंट इन अ व्हेरी सिम्पल फॉर्म. अँड मोस्ट ऑफ द ॲनिमल्स दे आर युनिसेक्शुअल्स. युनिसेक्शुअल मीन्स आयदर दे possesses unisexual, okay, and they possesses the gonads, and the gonads which are the endodermal in origin. Okay, gonads are endodermal in origin. Then the process of fertilization takes place. As the gonads are present, they produces the gametes, and as the gametes are present, process of fertilization takes place. So the fertilization is external in the aquatic habitat because they are totally marine. So the fertilization takes place in the sea water, means externally. Now the fertilized egg, we call it as the zygote. Okay, so that egg will develop into the larva, we called it as the planula larva. Then asexual reproduction is also takes place by the process of budding. So these are the different characters of the Anthozoa, which is the third class. Then there are many examples of Anthozoa. For example, the Tubipora. Okay, so these are the examples: Tubipora, sea anemone, and the last one, that is Fungia. So these are the three examples of the class Anthozoa. So in this video we studied the three different classes, the characters of the three classes with their example. Thank you.